Vamos. Ay.
Ajá, sí me acuerdo.
There goes Rosanna.
Michoacan is home to wonderful people, landscapes, rivers, waterfalls, animals, and food beyond flavorful food. Growing up in such a small town, our entertainment was to take a trip to the center of the town to enjoy a good meal.
También de bistec. Y en otro va a ser dos de chorizo y uno de bistec, pero ahorita que regrese.
Visit family, sit outside and watch as people walk by, or enjoy all that the river had to offer. Our family owns a very humble but beautiful ranch right outside of town. Right now it's the rainy season and the river currently holds strong currents, and as you can see the water is not so clear. We're going to enjoy this beautiful day at the river as we did many times in the past. A day to relax with family, good food, and what nature has to offer, including bees and a couple of bugs. Hi everyone and welcome to my ranch. Woo! Yay! Our family is here. We're gonna be cooking a simple meal but oh so delicious, and as we do so, I'm gonna show you around. You're gonna love this place. There's vegetation, river, so just stay tuned. My father has taken the task to build an outdoor rock cooking area. The rock he's currently holding will later be swapped out for a dry rock, since river rocks are a no-no. They retain water and can easily explode when exposed to the fire. While he does that, my aunt is going to teach me a technique using ashes to prevent the flames from staining the clay pot. With the clay pot upside down, we made a paste using ashes, dish soap, and a little bit of water. It's a very simple step, a genius idea if you ask me. As the mix dries up, the pot will comfortably sit on a rock. To get the fire going, we're using small sticks and branches because they burn quickly and create a lot of flames. That starting fire will fuel the remainder of the wood my dad picked up for us. It's strategically stacked for a fire that's long-lasting. When I think of the times I spent out here during my childhood, I think about simple foods that held powerful flavors. Today we're making a guajillo lime grilled chicken accompanied by frijoles de la olla or beans cooked in a clay pot, salsa, and corn tortillas that we purchased from a local business. The fire is right where we need it. Toasting the guajillos is going to take no time at all. Since the comal is hot, it's important we turn them continuously just until they release their fragrance and remove quickly to prevent them from burning, as this will cause the marinade to turn bitter. Soak them in water until hydrated and soft. Making salsa is such a wonderful experience and I'm stoked about making it here at the ranch. As you cook the tomatoes and serrano peppers to a soft, juicy, charred end result, I encourage you to enjoy the experience that's accompanied by unique aromas. When it comes to beans, you have to know the main ingredients is love and a good clay pot. Or at least that's my opinion, because frijoles de la olla or beans cooked in a clay pot are out of this world delicious. Peruano beans is such a great option because of their smooth, buttery taste. The pot is now comfortably sitting over the fire. Let's add the beans, enough water to cook them and create a generous broth. And lastly, a must, garlic. From here, it's just a matter of letting the fire do the cooking. Ooh, the ingredients for the salsa look ready, and as in any Mexican family, all women cook together, so you will see my aunt helping around. I'm not alone. On days like this, we come prepared to enjoy a full day, which means there has to be plenty of food. Since the comal is now empty and ready for the next task, our cousin is going to get started on cooking some chorizo we purchased at our local carniceria. We are planning on making tacos to keep us comfortable until it is time to have the chicken. Everything is looking so good. I'm feeling very inspired. So let's get the chicken marinated. Using a molcajete is always a pleasure. This marinade is starting out by mashing garlic cloves plus a touch of salt. By the way, this used to be my mother's molcajete about 21 years ago, and when we left Mexico, my grandmother rescued it. The pestle was misplaced, so we're using a rock from the river. It has now been gifted to me. We're gonna transfer this beautiful paste to the chicken. We've got the fire going on over there. And now let's go ahead and puree the already hydrated guajillos. Voy a empezar con pollitos. We're gonna add a little bit of water just to get everything mixed in. We get a nice thick paste. And into the chicken it goes. This marinade has very few ingredients, but it's gonna be delicious. A touch of acidity, in this case lime juice, always brings balance. And by the way, you will be able to find the recipe down below in the description area. Sprinkle a generous amount of smoked paprika, which by the way I found in my grandma's pantry. Enough salt to season the chicken, and mix to coat the chicken in the marinade. Here in Mexico, you get your chicken daily, and they give you the little feet, the heart, the liver, and everything that comes with it, even the head, but I cut that one off. But it is so good. Even the skin looks different. It's a little bit yellowish. It's so appealing. This chicken is still ice cold. We will let it marinate for about 30 minutes. It will give us enough time to enjoy some delicious tacos de chorizo. Everyone here is raving about this chorizo, and I'm gonna have a taco because we're waiting for the chicken to marinate, and then we're gonna grill it, but we have to eat. Let's do this. The cousin was right. So good. You have to try this, Nelson. Come on.
Oh man.
Grab a tortilla.
I thought you were gonna give me from yours.
Okay, you can have half. Like grab half of it, because
I'll grab the other half.
Try it.
This smells so good, you have no idea. Nothing like eating a taco in Mexico.
We actually purchased this at our local carniceria, and it's so good. After a great meal, we realized the beans were done, soft and buttery. All that's left to do is mix in the salt. At this point, removing some wood will reduce the flames and keep the beans warm until ready to enjoy. Making salsa outdoors is an experience for sure. Grind a garlic clove with a pinch of salt to create a nice thick paste. Next, mash a serrano until completely broken down. I'm only adding one because there's people here who cannot handle so much heat, but we set the extra roasted serranos on the side in case anyone wants one. You want to mash the tomatoes and mix as you go. By the way, these heirloom tomatoes are in season and sold everywhere at a great price. This salsa tastes so good but needs a touch of salt, so just mix it in. We are ready to grill the chicken. Now what I'm doing here is just cleaning the grates. We forgot the onions, but that's not gonna get in the way. We're using a lime. And if you see me all shiny, this is actually mosquito repellent because there's a lot of bugs around here, but we're having a great time. Nothing to worry about. Now just add the chicken. And I'm gonna do the bone side down first. Now what we have here is a 2-zone grilling station. We have the charcoal on this side, there's nothing on this side. And this is gonna allow it to cook completely. Then we're gonna brown it on the hot side. So it's gonna be perfect. And the feet, we cannot forget them. They're so good. Growing up, my mom used to love them. That's why they have to be added. We can't just throw these away. They're a jewel. As soon as those giblets are ready, remove them. Here in Mexico, giblets are popular and used for many dishes. For instance, you can pair them with enchiladas and are usually the first to go at a street enchilada stand. Here in Michoacan, the whole set of giblets are called percances. These are almost ready and have all browned beautifully. There's a couple of pieces that need to be flipped over to the hot zone for some color. I'll just keep the grill open because by the time these pieces brown, the entire chicken should have cooked. As we speak, I am ready to taste, and we have bees flying around, there's bugs everywhere, but nature is wonderful. I'm enjoying this, and I cannot wait to taste this. I have the river back here. Can't see it because right now is the rainy season, but it is beautiful. And I mean, am I lucky or what? So lucky. Let's do this. Wow, this is juicy.
I want to taste too.
How dare you? Isn't it good? I can taste the grill marks, the smokiness, the guajillo, the lime. This is so good.
Wow.
Now, I'm kind of looking at this one right here. Let's do it.
Cheers.
Let's see. This leg was skinny. There's barely any meat. Okay, let me see. Maybe the middle.
This is delicious.
You gotta look for the meat on this one because it is crispy. Oh, wow.
All right, let me keep on recording.
So good. Now, this is not the end of it because we're gonna feast. We have like a buffet style here, salsa, the chicken, the beans you've already seen. So we're gonna enjoy this entree, and you have to try it at home. I know you may not have this beautiful ranch nearby, but if you do, go out, find a place where you can enjoy with friends and family. So.
Okay, you guys, we're here at the river already. We're gonna go enjoy ourselves. We'll see you on the next one.
Until the next one.
Let's go.
Come on.